Hey y'all, welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. So disappointing loss for the Pittsburgh Penguins last night in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Um, but what a hockey game last night. One of the best games I've watched in a long time. Overtime, nothing. Unfortunately for the Penguins, the Flyers score a goal with like 2.5 minutes left in the first overtime period. Kudos to Shelovs for just playing a tremendous game once again last night. He really deserved a better outcome. Uh, Take nothing away from the Flyers. They played an absolutely great series and they won. Um, my hat's off to him and good luck. Doesn't make it hurt any less, especially, a hated rivalry beating you in the playoffs after such a great season. But it happened and it's over, and congratulations to the Flyers. Um, I know it stings and I know it hurts, and we wanted to see them move on. But now that it's calmed down and it's the next morning, last night I was angry. The season's a loss. Oh, what a shame. This morning I woke up with a little, you know, more perspective and a little calmer head. And just because they lost, it takes nothing away from what the Penguins did this season. Uh, Anyone I talked to at the start of the season, or anyone I heard on the radio that knows these things and studies these things and whatever, uh, predicted the Penguins to be one of the worst teams in hockey and possibly have a lottery pick in the next draft. And they proved them all wrong. They kind of came out of nowhere this year. So, with that said, now I guess the big question is, um, what what happens in the off season? There's some big decisions to make here. One of them being Evgeny Malkin. This was the last year of his contract. Did he play well enough to come back next year? Um, I kind of have two thoughts on that. One is, yeah, I think he played well enough if he wanted to play another year, and on a discount, on a home discount for the Penguins. I think they should consider that. He did play well enough, I think. The other, you know, side of that is, and kind of where I think I stand on this, may not be a popular thing, but part of me wants to say it's time to move on. Uh, Thank you to Evgeny Malkin for being here his whole career. What a great career he had here in Pittsburgh. Um, could have left here at any time to be a main man on just about most teams in the NHL. But he stayed here to play with Sidney Crosby for 20 plus years. Kudos to him, and thank you, Evgeny Malkin. If we saw you in your last game last night, thank you for a great career, and thank you for uh, just thank you for staying with one team for as long as you did and giving us everything you had. If that was your last game. And in my mind, it probably should be, because I think the Pittsburgh Penguins need to start moving on from these older vets. I think it's time. I think they need to get younger. I think they need to get faster. I thought in this series, the first couple games, the Pens' age really showed. Although they did battle it back and win 2 games and almost the third game, I thought it really showed in this series, especially in the beginning. Um, but I don't know if that was his last game or not. Time will tell there. I also think they need to try to do something about moving off of Chris Letang. I didn't look at how long Letang has left. I'm not sure. I should have looked. But he, I think, more than anybody, showed his age in the first couple games of this series. I realized he had 2 game-winning goals in the game, but that doesn't. I thought this was Chris Letang's worst season as a Pittsburgh Penguin. So I just think the Penguins need to move on and try to get younger. They have some true young talent, Ben Kindle, and there's others, you know, that are ready to play. Sid the Kid still had a great season and absolutely still has some left in the tank. We do need to enjoy it because it's definitely getting closer to the end than the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy it while you still can. There'll be some interesting calls. What are they doing goaltender next year? I think Shelov's played so good in the playoffs and throughout a part of the season. I almost want him to be our everyday goalie next year. I think he deserves it and he earned it. So this season was not a loss. They proved a lot of people wrong. When it's all said and done, they had a great season. So if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And until next time, it's time to put all our efforts into the Pittsburgh Pirates and get that thing turned around now. So until next time, let's go Bucks.